Good afternoon. I'm Micah Gallen.
And I am Hayla Ackerman. Today we will look at a group of 6th graders who have been challenged to solve a problem.
The problem is this: how can we help to restore the kelp forest in Northern California? But first, what happened to the kelp forest?
The demise of the kelp forest can be blamed on the big heat blob. That heat blob is a large body of warmer water that traveled south of Alaska all the way down to Mexico.
It was caused by many different things, including weaker wind circulation, a thinner mixed layer of ocean water, and less evaporation and cooling, all of which have come from a hole or thinning of the ozone layer. How did that happen?
This warmer than usual water can cause problems. For example, the warm water can cause algae blooms that are harmful to the environment and to people. According to KCRW.com, when the urchins arrived in huge numbers and the blob was sitting out there making the water temperatures higher than they should have been, there wasn't enough kelp to feed the urchins. When that happens, the urchins mobilize. They leave their hiding places and go looking for kelp.
When urchins start to look for the kelp, they eat every holdfast they can find, letting loose the kelp we most recognize as the kelp that gets caught in our fishing lines and bothers our surfing success. When the kelp is gone, we call it an urchin barren. This may look beautiful, but it's actually evidence of something going wrong.
The disappearing kelp could cause very big effects for the rest of the ocean habitats. Kelp forests are a vital part of the ocean ecosystem.
They support multiple organisms that shelter and thrive. Their habitat provides food and protection from predators, and it absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Kelp is algae, and algae is also used to manufacture flip-flops, lotion, shampoo, fertilizer, and even some food. But most importantly, kelp provides habitats and areas for prey to hide from predators, such as sharks. And that is very important because it also protects sea otters. And sea otters are one of the main predators of sea urchins.
Imagine you are about to go snorkeling off the coast of California. You're excited to see the beautiful kelp forest habitat. You take a breath, dive under. As far as you can see, there is an ocean of purple. The beautiful kelp forest has become an urchin barren.
These purple sea urchins are eating all the kelp holdfasts they can get to.
There are numerous urchin barrens along the coast of California, one of the many side effects of the big heat blob. Since humans contributed to this problem, it seems reasonable that humans should try to fix it.
One of the reasons urchins are so prominent is because their main predator, the sea otter, is endangered, so there aren't enough of them to keep the urchin population in check. Purple urchins have other predators too, like the California sheephead and some sea stars. But otters are definitely the most controlling of the purple sea urchin population.
But sea otters are a highly endangered marine mammal.
They are at great risk of extinction due to many reasons such as fur trade, shark attacks, habitat degradation, oil spills, fishing nets, diseases, and being viewed as competition. Their preferred habitat is the kelp forest. How ironic that their favorite food happens to be eating up their homes.
So we propose a balancing of the urchin to otter population. Our urchin controlling idea, urchins on the menu. By eating urchins, we can help control the urchin barrens, and they also have a lot of health benefits. One 3.5-ounce sea urchin contains 1.83 grams omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart and brain health. Sea urchins are also a good source of protein and zinc, a mineral that supports the immune system and helps wounds heal. As you can see, eating urchins would help the environment and support good health.
We could learn to prepare urchins and serve them. We could also try to reach out to seafood restaurants and try to convince them to add urchin dishes to their menu. We think that if urchin dishes become more common, their population will become more stable. There are tons of delicious recipes that call for urchins. In fact, in Japan, urchins are considered a delicacy.
Kelp grows best in water that is nutrients-rich and cool. Since kelp attaches to the seafloor and eventually grows to the water's surface, it needs the water to be relatively clear so the sunlight can reach the bottom. Kelp grows best between 42 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
How can a group of 6th graders be teen activists?
Let's look over a number of possibilities.
Find your allies. Be loud. Be creative. Make time. Be sure you feel good about what you're doing. Stay safe. Use social media. These are all the ways that you can be an activist.
Students can grow kelp in school. This way, they are studying what a healthy kelp forest habitat should look like and raising juvenile sporophytes for transplant into the coastal waters.
But probably the most important thing is the education and awareness. The more we know,